before we get to the catch up, hey Stray,
No. Hi.
give me a survival check for yourself and a survival check for Saoirse, please.
You're a mean lady.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
I'm just making sure that there was no, unless she crits, this isn't a group pass. No, okay. So you, even with your additions, you do not make this journey into a success where I would, potentially give people some of their resources back. Nope, you're just as screwed. So let's have a look at your character sheet and take some nice things away from you.
Bah.
That's how many of those you have.
What?
You are down to 3 of your first level spell slots and 1 of your seconds, and you are missing 3 hit dice. And those will not come back on the next long rest.
Yeah, this place is awful.
Saoirse is missing 3 bombs, 1 use of wild shape.
Oh no, not wild shape.
It-
Anything but that.
Yeah, I know. And let's see here. And fudged some of her spell slots. There you go. And again, those will not come back for the next, even on the next long rest. And now we get to the actual catch-up. First of all, my lovely dears, welcome back. Last session was a stressful ending for many, and an absolute delight for me. Whenever I see players get exceptionally invested in their characters, it's a tear of fucking joy to my heart.
Our characters are a family.
And you made your journeys. You discovered a lovely individual, and I'll drag you all over here to the Quest page to see it. This mysterious Eldritch seer. Who, they paint pictures of the future. No, 50 not back up. And in those pictures, hints were dropped about the fate of one Anna Dao. And advice was given, and the party nodded and agreed, and went off in the direction that they were told would be best for them, the Eldritch Isle. It's a very nasty place. Just being there is a drain on one's resources and strength. It is quite literally tiring to you all to be here. But when you arrived, there was a mirror. And in that mirror were a bunch of interesting things for a lot of people to look at. Yes, you also do all have 2 ranks of exhaustion. About that part. Thank you for reminding me.
God.
I can't remember what everyone saw in that mirror, but most importantly, Anna saw a young, tentacleless Anna in this mirror, pressed up against it with a sad expression. And in this pool of water before the mirror, amongst this cracked, blighted ground, was what appeared to be a circle of stars. A reflection of the night sky was captured in the water, as though it were actually, not a reflection on the surface. Instead, an inch or so deep in the water. And she was presented with choices, options. She could take these gems. She could walk away. Or she could get into the water.
There. Die there.
And she was given hints occasionally along the way that to give of herself would be a potentially inadvisable change. But when Anna looked into that water and looked up into the mirror and saw that to leave or to take would make young Anna sad, she climbed in. Moments
You
later,
monster.
the figure that burst itself from this shimmering, mirror-like, star-captured substance was a tentacleless Anna. She came out coughing and spluttering. And most concerningly, she doesn't remember any of you. She's aware of the name Thyri. She knows of Thyri as the daughter of Nana Astrid. Wiggles is squeaking, and at the moment, she can't understand the squeak. But she knows that she has a very possessive connection to this being here before her. And then there was a pressure on the mirror, the form of inky blackness, of eyes and tentacles all pressing against the surface. And Thyri blasted it with a bolt of light. And then black liquid began to bleed from the inside of the mirror's rim and drip downwards into the water. And that's where you pick up again. But Anna, in that resounding moment, that crack of light upon mirror, you felt something else. In this place, the walls between reality and eldritch things from beyond is thin.
Right.
This is a land rife with patrons. And you can feel it, as though you were sat at the middle of like this table, and there were people all around you holding contracts in languages that you can't read. There are a number of figures there. Let me double check, like, all the patrons, because I've got a terrible memory for that. There we go.
Wait, Kina had so much homework over this last week between here and Savin D.
Yeah. You can see one figure who looks like a somewhat quite large, buxom Saoirse. However, there are occasionally little flashes of inky blackness that crawl across their skin. There is one person who glows. They glow so much that it makes your eyes and your teeth ache. There is one person who looks like a many-eyed beast, all sharp teeth and fur. There is one that to look at makes your stomach turn. They are impossible to understand. There is one, and it's a simple blade resting on a table. It can't hold its contract, it's just sort of perched up there. There is one person, they're wearing a beautiful skirt of feathers. Their flesh is pale and grey, and their eyes are deep and rich. A little scythe is propped up beside her, and she too holds a contract. And then there is another figure. They seem to keep changing between skeleton and ghost and zombie and statue all at once. And they watch you two with eyes of judgment. But who do you reach out towards and accept the contract from?
What the fuck is going on? Yeah, I figured.
Always good to clarify.
I'm gonna go with Anna in her current state. We'll go with the one that is the least the least intimidating to look at, and doesn't seem to harm her to even look upon. She's got no idea what the fuck is going on with her. What's going on? We don't know where she is or who any of these people or things are. So the most normal looking person would be this lady with the feather dress.
Excellent. And as you accept the contract, the words upon it swim into clarity as though it were actually a language you can understand. And then you blink back to reality. Thyri is drawing you away from this mirror as it bleeds black into the water. And your party is not alone.
Huh?
A figure flaps into view and drops down next to you, Anna.
Huh.
Oh,
Crack!
these things again.
You're pretty sure you should recognize it. You're not exactly sure where from, but it's holding a familiar piece of paper in one of its talons.
I'll take the paper.
Excellent. You are now a Warlock of the Raven Queen.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
And then it will turn its attention to the mirror. Just in time for it to burst. But monsters from beneath and evil don't just boil out of it. Instead, it's more like a deluge of inky blackness just dumps itself into the pool straight away. And then the pool goes still. And I'm going to ask you all to roll initiative for me as another figure climbs out of the water. And for a moment, you'd swear you recognize it. But then you see more details come into clarity and focus.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh,
You-
wow. Gee. Wow.
You
Fuck!
dick. You dick. I'm so annoyed with you right now. So annoyed.
Scowl!
Just gotta rub it in, don't you?
I
Yeah.
guess. But I feel like you might enjoy parts of this fight. Because I am really pleased with how silly some of them are.
I'm taking you back, you son of a... you whatever you are. I'm gonna eat your heart, and I'm gonna... Alright.
Something, grab the gems.
Okay. Let's see here.
Send to Clanna.
Nice.
Now wait, are they going to start high-fiving over how much they hate undead now? Anna and Thyri?
Wait, why does my token say Vivia?
Because I mistyped when I took the surname part out of it to shorten the
Thank
the
you.
width of character nameplates. In fact, the nameplate should be off now that we're no longer in the main screen. So I will, like,
Why? Leave that alone.
Why?
okay, if you would like the nameplates to stay
Yes,
on, sure.
please.
Okay.
In fact, if you could turn Anna's on, that'd be great.
It is. I hadn't turned the permissions on because I'm a few.
But
It helps for the
Scowl.
viewers at home.
It helps for me because I'm retarded.
There you
Hey,
go.
Scowl.
I just haven't ticked it. Yes.
Just a question. Does this Raven Queen also have the fanatic hatred of undead now?
You won't know. Why would I spoil that for you? It is not
Okay.
the actual Raven Queen deity. It's an eldritch being known as the Raven Queen. So who knows?
Okay.
I have a husky.
Rue.
Rar.
I think my kitty's still upstairs.
I have a sour beer.
Neat. Brink, brink, brink.
I like your ringtone, Savin.
Freya inspired me to go dig out my cell phone. And now it is ringing. The fuck do you people want?
That's my reaction whenever someone contacts me on my phone.
Like, why are you phoning? Texts work. They're a thing.
I don't even like it when people text me. That's why I like Discord. Only people who text me are people who want something.
That seems...
Understandable.
Yeah.
like my friends wanting to hang out and do real life stuff.
Ugh. How horrid.
Mm-hmm. Foul.
And you
Let's
put up
see.
with them.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. Luckily, Tacit never wants to do that kind of stuff, unless it's to go on like ridiculously expensive trips. No, I'm dead serious.
I know. It doesn't mean I can't be amused by the ridiculousness factor of it. Hey, Kina, you have control of the Raven Messenger. Please do its initiative.
Oh,
You click on their name.
I'm trying to fucking find it.
I hit show to all, so you should be able to
Nothing
show
came
the
up.
player.
So-
Have you got it minimized?
So remind me how hold actions
No.
work. Could you also do like a bonus action and then hold your actual action?
Yes. You can't take a reaction, though.
Okay, that's fine.
Husky's back. Hello.
You struggling there, Kina?
I can't control the token either.
That's very strange. You should have complete control over all of it. You absolutely should have control of it. That's very strange.
Okay, now I do.
Brew.
Great.
And you can see its abilities and all of that shiat.
Yeah.
Cool. It was very convenient. I don't have to reorder the initiative tracker again. Look at that. So, Cynthia, the being who lifts itself from the waters appears to have a body that's majoritively tentacular. There are elements of Anna's face to it, although its expression is nothing but a somewhat blank smile. And it turns in your direction and you feel an aching chill. This thing you're looking at is probably evil.
Okay. Well, time to do as I normally do and use a bonus action to do insightful fighting. So,
Sure.
let's see here. A 30 versus
That's-
a deception of them.
Literally can't beat it, even though I rolled quite well.
Alright, so now I can use sneak attack even though sneak attack would normally not apply. I think let's try and start off with a bang. Al is decent.
At least it turned that disadvantage into a normal attack. Otherwise, that would have been an amazing crit fail.
What are you talking about? We don't have disadvantage on attacks.
You're exhausted.
Not
Yeah,
that
we have
exhausted.
2 ranks, but it takes 3
it's a
ranks to have
is it 3
disadvantage on
ranks?
attacks.
Okay, cool. Alright, good. I'm not totally screwing you over then.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's exactly how I planned it. What's your AC, Tentaclana? It's not that high. So instead, I'm gonna make a thing happen.
Tentaclana, no, don't be mean. You're supposed to be a good girl. Whoops.
Whoops the
Whoops.
tentacle.
Oh,
Will move itself in front
wow.
of the blast before withering away.
okay. Well, afterwards, I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah,
take
sure.
a step off to the side, and that's 15 feet. That's as far as I can go.
Ba-ba-na-na-na.
Oh God, she has the power of Boots and Crew. Oh no.
She has the power
We're
of Boots and
fucked.
Crew, and Boots
We're
and Crew are
fucked.
legendary actions.
Oh,
We're
God.
fucked. We're fucked.
Wait,
it's
we
so
can't
fun.
win.
It's so
Wait.
fun.
We're fucked.
Wait, does that
Don't
mean
worry. I've already
um,
taken one of the actions. She probably can't have, like, what, 3 per turn or something like that?
She's got 19 more tentacles.
including a rapey one?
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Not Thyri. Oh God. God, not Thyri.
Just gonna move to the back of the party now. Goodbye.
Alright. Sirsha!
Alright, we just got here. What is that? What is going on?
Kill it!
Why? Okay. Maybe radiant damage?
That's a
Maybe
strong bet.
radiant damage. Let's go with Moonbeam! Yay! Achoo!
Okay. Let's try a con save.
Still
Okay.
takes half damage.
Let's see here. Radiant. Do you have weakness? Radiant. Nope. But yeah, do damages.
Tentaclana.
Yep.
Why would you do
Tentaclana
this?
Murdal. Oh yeah, sorry, you're moving at all.
I'm going to fly really high up in the air now.
You're just at half your speed.
What? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have
you got
exhaustion.
two ranks to exhaustion. You're 4 squares up. Thyri!
Alright, Prosper's gonna fly up and give Thyri advantage as she pulls out her magic sword and charges in.
Nice.
But
No.
we're gonna do a green flame blade, because why wouldn't we?
Why wouldn't you?
King. That's 22.
That is a hit.
Alright.
Alright. 13 fire damage. That definitely was not particularly fun. I think at the end of your turn, one of Boots and crew is going to come at you.
Oh no. Son of a bitch.
Look out!
It's tilting all
Roll
over.
me 1d2.
Okay.
Boots.
Fucking tentacles.
Alright, it doesn't do anything this turn.
Aw.
Jen!
It pulls out a little teacup.
Thyri like momentarily like stops like, wait, should I be hurting this thing?
Oh no, it's just serving a drink for itself.
Oh, okay.
Like a teacup is pulled out of seemingly nowhere, full of inky
Did we just
blackness,
attack
and she
it as
takes
soon-
a sip from it.
Did we just attack her assuming she would hurt us?
Well, Scott did say she was probably evil.
I was like, I don't want the party to waste the start of their really decent initiative rolls getting
give you-
dumpster
I'll give
comes
you-
in.
I'll give you this wise one thing. She's not good.
I mean, yeah, I
Don't waste your time.
was going to hold my action until like she did something like
Yeah.
sinister, but Scout said
No,
she would
I was
probably
like, I
herself.
don't want them to do that. They're going to need all the advantages they can get. Alright, so. On Tentaclana's turn, she is going to... Hey, Thyri.
Hi.
Con save, please. Versus Blight.
Gee, okay.
Blight. One of Anna's spells.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Ow.
Alright. You take 28. Necrotic damage. And at the end of her turn, there is a cracking in the ground, and tentacles burst forth. And pincers, and teeth, and eyes. Too many
Oh,
eyes.
great, there's more.
Now then, hopefully this works like I intend it to, because otherwise this will be strange. But I won't know if it works until something happens, because testing it will make it too obvious. Oh well. And on their turns, they spent their movement getting up, and I don't think they have any ranged attacks, but I will double check. They do not. Okay. Jeanette.
I just got you guys. I saw a grape beast. What is this now? Hey, no. I'm gonna just switch to beast, deep speech and point at this thing. No, back in your cage. What are you doing outside of it? And Tam is going to go... Wait, Tam's movement speed is half 2, huh? Jerk.
No, Tam actually can't be exhausted,
Ha!
sadly, so he is fine.
Tam doesn't give a shit.
Oh, right. I forgot this was part of the EP.
Norm.
Norm.
Let's see here.
11 PBS, 4 fire, necrotic, and the PBS is magical.
Cool. That is unpleasant. Ow. Alright. And at... Oh, no, sorry, and Jeanette.
And Jeanette. Right. I'm just gonna take one step forward and huck a flask. Get wrecked, nerd. Go back into your cage.
Alright. Defense, dexterity?
Yeah. Nah, get wrecked, nerd. No, let me click on the right thing. 20 acid.
Unpleasant. You know what? That was a whoops. Squigs will intercept the
Not
acid flask.
Squigs. Oh, Squigs.
Take the blow and wither away.
No, Squigs.
Squigs, no.
Alright, so
This
it's
is
whoops
the
and
worst.
Squigs.
Whoops and squigs. Okay. And at the end of your turn, hey Jeanette, roll me 1d2 because this amuses me. Damn it.
The tea party continues.
No, I mean, let's see here. It's gonna be this one.
Thyri.
Viv, you have disadvantage on your next attack.
Thyri is
Oh.
a loot.
You get graped.
Is a loot.
Okay, well, anyway.
Dude, I had to think up so many different fucking actions.
Yes, I bet.
Anna and Astra both have haste.
Sweet.
Cool.
I'm
Oh
gonna do
wait,
that.
you know what? Maybe they don't both have haste.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, maybe I can take this from you.
No,
All right.
Scow's gone to the Savin School of DMing.
Bips!
Yeah, that counterspells it.
There is no twin haste today,
Unfortunate.
friend.
Oh, there might still yet be.
Oh, okay. Anna!
What? What is that? What is that thing? Why does it have my face?
It escaped the cage. Put it back. Wait, I'm speaking the wrong language. No one understands me.
She's just,
This
like,
is the
babbling
thing
in
that
deep.
used to
Anna
be
understands
inside
me.
you, Anna. This is what's been possessing you. Help us
What?
put it down.
That thing was inside Anna.
Yes.
Neat. Wait, it didn't
No,
escape
it's not
from...
neat.
Never mind. Well,
It is
it's
the
better
opposite
than...
of neat.
It's
do you mean
better than
possessed?
what I thought escaped.
Come here, little thing. I don't know why. Get in your box. And
Anna, what
Wiggles
is happening?
And Wiggles is going to squirm into her papoose.
Anna, you're very
And
good at
squeak
stabbing
loudly.
things. Trust me.
Anna, what happened?
I've never stabbed anything in my life.
You have 2 magic daggers on your belt. Just go wild. Muscle memory will take over.
Go fucking kill crazy.
Snoop Dogg, guide me.
Just trust us, okay?
Just trust anti-theory.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Holy sh-
Of course!
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, crit stab.
Square in the tit.
Oh, wait, there's one more.
Of course,
Now,
just keep
Can
coming.
you feel
Oh my
fear?
gosh, look at you. Yeah, it turns out, so you dive in there, and these are
That's
practiced
alright.
motions. You've surprisingly effective ones. And she's got a fucking, she's frightened for a turn.
Actually, is all the water still here?
Yes.
Oh, and she just lost 2 maximum hit points. Oh wait, no, that's cursed hit. That's cursed targets. Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's
That's
Yeah.
what that is, yeah.
what
Oh,
that
okay.
does. Okay.
I mean, yeah, you come in with a flurry of stabs, deal 23 damage. She doesn't have
I'm
the
sorry?
reactions to prevent the crit.
Okay.
Good fucking gerb. Astra, you're up.
So did Astra lose any spell slots? Because you didn't take any off her sheet, but...
Let's take a peep.
and
I
you
feel
could
like
not.
I stole her action surge from her.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's still got the spell slots.
cool. Okay, so we're going to have Sneck come up here and give her advantage. Slither. And then we are going to drop a Witch Bolt at level 2. That's...
Neo.
Alright, hold on. Fuck. Well, 5 lightning damage. Fucking
Damage.
bad Bork.
I mean, it's such a shame because like the variance on Witch Bolt is brutality.
It is. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. 1d12. It says lightning, right? Okay. I'm just gonna push this again to see if it'll work.
Oh, what, for your extra dice? Oh yeah, so it does. Okay. Oh wow, why couldn't it have been that fucking roll?
I'm saving
That's a
that for
shame.
next turn.
Alright, maybe.
I am the Senate.
Yep. Raven Messenger.
Oh yeah, my Raven Messenger. You know what, Raven Messenger? You're gonna go fight. You're gonna go and bite on this thing over here. One of these beasties that came out of the ground. You're gonna fucking.
What spells has Raven Messenger got? Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
got
it has
the,
Oh god, it has spells.
Yeah, it has spells. It's got the Raven Queen spells. It can't access the level 5 ones, but it's got the patron spell list.
Okay.
And you can see through the raven's eyes and hear what it hears.
Temporarily, yes. This one is a stand-in because it takes a short/long rest for Anna to actually summon the spirit.
Oh.
And, Kina, there is a hidden message inside the Raven Messenger's sheet that is what was written on the contract.
There is.
Yeah, look above multi-attack. And then,
that
you know,
thing.
extend it. I can't wait for the first time you summon your Raven Messenger and Wiggles eats it. It's like, oh look, food! That was nice. Yorm, yorm, yorm.
I can't wait for the first time you summon your Raven Familiar, and then Scout has to do the voice for it. And we all know how birds sound like in D&D
that
campaigns
is-
now. Thanks,
That
Savin.
is true. That is very true.
Motherfucking birdseed!
Okay.
This one might just drop just compliments. You have a very attractive face, and your features are, you know, well defined. Have a lovely day. Hi there.
You have very you have very robust muscles.
You
Yeah.
are powerful and attractive.
Here is cab fare. So yeah, what are you going to do with the Raven? Ina?
I'm going to. I'm going to multi-attack. Oh shoot! Gets one good thing in, and then it's gonna use a bonus action to cast this spiritual weapon.
Neat. And yeah, a floating scythe that appears to have like just feathers dripping from its edges, like droplets of water would possibly do otherwise, comes into being, and that's a fucking heckin' good stab.
Stabbo.
And it does work! Hooray! The damage that you deal to this being, you hear a pain scream from both of them.
Oh. They have linked health bars.
They do, and it actually worked, much to my amazement. I simply tied duplicate tokens to the same sheet
Oh. That's
and
cool.
gave them a floating health bar that pulls directly from that sheet. Because my tokens are smart, and bar 1 is actually tied to hit points instead of just a number I've put in. But that crit fail, the Raven Messenger is somewhat off balance after swooping right heckin' in there. And it will be granting advantage to its opponent's next attack. Cynthia! It's the top of the initiative.
Yeah, figured so. So instead of trying to attack her again, now let's see here. Since there's someone within 5 foot of these guys,
He cannot be giving advantage right now. He is stumbling and falling over.
fair enough. Let me just 1 second to relook over something for sneak attack, just in case. Because I think if I just have advantage on it, I can get it.
Yep.
Alright then. I'll use one of my three.
Ravnica.
I'll use one of my 3 charges on Lightning Menace to give me advantage on its attack, and we're gonna try and hurt that Cthulhu little beast spawn there. Oh. Oh, yeah.
Good God. Oh, it's so beefy.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Is that on the
Good
tool,
God.
sorry?
Yeah, that's on this guy here.
I think it just died? I don't know.
That is a monstrous hit.
Oh, it's
Holy
still standing, just fucking barely.
fuck.
Welcome to being a rogue.
Good God. Good. 31 plus 16 plus 4. Fuck off.
It's so huge.
So, the girth of that attack. The girth of that
You
attack.
just about like blow away a portion of its head, and the one over here to the left just like sags and limps. Just gore is pouring out its face holes.
Good to know.
Susha.
I'll be right back.
Gotta keep flying up. So tired. Bleh.
Take it for another 4 more squares up.
Take this, you nerd. Get out of my swamp forest.
Yeah. Tentaclana has Anna level Constitution saves.
Doesn't matter, still takes half of Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
To the moon.
All right. And at the end of Saoirse's turn, 1d2, please.
Please roll a 1. Just continue the train of bullshit.
Stray?
What? Huh? What?
1d2, please.
No.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I'm
All
reading.
right, let's see
Silly.
here. Which one this time?
I love this
Let's
fight.
see here. Wiggs will assist in disguise, directing the remaining tentacles to form a fresh outfit for Tentaclana. It changes into a new style of dress. Thankfully, we're running out of goofy tentacles.
Then you just have to go from the top.
Possibly. Theory.
Alright. I'm the only one who's hurt. Oh, wait. Cynthia got hurt, too. Or wait, is that Cynthia's maximum health now?
Yeah, I have a max
Yeah,
of 40.
that's currently her max. She
Oh,
cannot
okay.
reduce
Never mind
that.
then.
It cannot be healed more than that.
In that case, I will Healing Light myself for 14, so half of what I lost. That's nice. And then, man, I wonder if this thing has Anna-tiered dexterity saves too.
There's been an opportunity to see them.
Here, back.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. So, how about we give her a taste of Sacred Flame?
Okay.
Print, motherfucker. Print, motherfucker. God damn it.
I mean, it'll hit, but did you
Yeah,
change the name
that's
of
a-
one spell and not the attack? It is
No,
it is an
it's-
at a level dex save, you are correct.
Yeah, it is.
A bunch of my spells got fucked up when they updated the character sheet, I guess.
Right. Fair enough.
Let me just re-put this.
If you just tick it and untick it as appears in your attack log, it should come back and work.
Boop. And boop. That's incorrect. There, 15.
Ow, but yeah, she'll take it. At the end of your turn, 1d2.
Alright. Damn it.
Hooray! You know what? She does not like this light pupper continually blasting at her. And she herself isn't going to be able to make a proper attack while she's fucking frightened. So, hey, Thyri.
Yeah.
Damn it, I missed.
Haha.
Wait, that's 1d20 d1? Oh no, that's a 17. It's going to be 2d20 d1 in that built-in thing.
Alright, I'm just
So,
gonna test one.
I'm pretty sure that 17 plus 7 hits you, but, you know, maybe let's crit fish.
Yeah, I mean, you can crit fish, I guess.
No, okay, so
Yeah, I
17
get it.
plus 7 hit you. Yep, you are knocked back 20 foot and take 13 damage as apples, pears, bananas, cherry, and peaches all join together into a big hammer-like form and smash you.
Ow. Which
Those
direction
were
do I
all
get knocked
tentacles you
back?
forgot?
Diagonal or backwards? I guess.
Let's see here. On this corner.
Like
Yeah, this
here?
way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna print my
Thump.
spell again. Sorry, just everything's
Sure.
fucked. There we go. Okay, it works now.
Yep. Alright, working now. Cool. And then it is Tentaclana's turn. Let's just fix that number of actions. I take it you can see the blue bar, yes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can all
we
see
can
the blue bar.
Cool. Let's see here. Tentaclana. This might be a bit mean, but
You've already slapped tentacles?
nah. I don't want to throw that out yet. Let us drop an ice storm on the party. Because she does indeed have Anna's spell list.
Oh god, how
Anna had
horrifying.
Ice Storm the whole time?
Anna's used it before.
She's going to use a
Darn
level 5
shit.
spell slot. Oh god, not a great one, but it's something. That will be
Oh, boy.
against Viv, Jeanette, Astra Theory, and I think Sorceress is above it. Wait, Viv,
Meh.
Jeanette, Astra Theory, and also Cynthia.
I think Ice Storm comes from above.
It does, but she is now 40 feet in the air.
Yeah.
So it's like a cloud comes into being underneath Sorceress' toes. Makes them cold.
Hang on.
No, theory saves.
Oh,
Does
son of a-
she? Because she is exhausted.
That, again, with the...
Again, not for saves either.
No,
Yikes.
that's at level 3.
It's
Yeah,
Okay,
just
so
build these things.
half of what's half of 16? I have resistance to cold. 8. Okay. So 18 damage is what you're saying.
Jeanette, healing, please.
You're so far away.
I'm 10
Oh
feet
no,
away
you're right
from you.
there.
I'm just so fucking poofed out. You don't get it. I'm sleepy.
I have seen such things, and I really want this to be over so we can tell you about the Great Beast.
I'm a big fan of the Great Beast.
I love it too.
Alright, Jewel 1 is going to take advantage of its advantaged attack. So, first pinch. Thank fuck I had advantage. So, 23. Can you... Let's see here. Does the Raven Messenger have a skill for getting out? Yeah, acrobatics or athletics, please. They are identical rolls for the Raven Messenger. Kina?
What?
Acrobatics or athletics to avoid the getting grappled for the first pincer attack. Go, Raven, go.
Oh, it's the Raven. Okay.
Yep.
Other character sheet. Acrobatics or athletics?
Yep.
It does not matter.
Cool. And then the second pincer attack isn't going to hit, so I don't get to try a free tentacle smash, which is a shame because tentacle is really good.
Wah!
Speaking of, hey, Anna. Pincer number 1. Take 8 bludgeoning and acrobatics or athletics, please.
Athletics.
You buff power your way through it. And we try again and miss the second. Oh my god. Chul, please.
Actually miss.
I can't believe I missed Anna with a melee attack. That's not meant to happen. At the end of the Chul's turn.
Technically possible.
Technically possible. Kina, give me 1d2, please.
Shit. Okay.
Ah, fuck, shit, cunts.
Yes.
Fine. Boots. Boots jingles its bracelet, leading the others in a merry chorus of discordant bells of horror. Everyone takes a whole 1 damage in a 30-foot radius.
You say that like it's a bad thing, but that just killed both familiars.
Nah, I'm not going to count them for a 1 damage radius.
Okay.
That's like the epitome of cheap. I'm not that shitty.
In that case, could you bring Sneck back?
Oh, you already really shot the gun on killing your own pet off there.
Look,
You're
it took a damage.
I know, yeah. Technically, it would, yes, but like.
I mean,
I feel
I
like 1 damage
appreciate
is too
the
petty.
minion rule, but
Yeah, it's just way too fucking petty of me.
you were like here, I think.
Yep. Okay, Jeanette, it is your go.
Yay. Anna gets Shield of Faith.
Anna does.
Anna
Shield of
needs
Faith.
Shield of Faith.
Range or touch?
It's a range,
Oh, cool.
right?
I
Hang on.
thought you had to touch someone to shield of faith them, but I might be
Hang
wrong.
on. Wrong one. I've never had to touch her before, so I might have been doing it wrong this entire time. No, 60-foot range.
Okay, cool. Alright, shield of faith on Anna.
And where's my healing drought? 23.
Excellent, thank you.
And Tam is going to shift over here and... No, he's not going to shift over here. No, he still is, yeah. He's still next to Anna. And is going to Norm. 18.
Okay, he moves from there and gets bitten at by the Chul.
Oh, okay.
So
So 7 damage.
acrobatics or athletics, or he got grappled.
It can, if it's a large or smaller creature.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn is large. so-
Gross. What is this?
Acrobatics or athletics?
Strength or dex.
15.
Alright, you are not grapple. I'm so sad. I should have really upped their DC on this. I guess it's because they just always get 3 grapple attempts that the DC is set to low.
Yeah.
But they are worthless unless they grapple someone and get a tentacle attack.
Okay. So, Tentaclina, 18 against her AC.
Yeah, that'll hit.
12 PBS for Fire Necrotic.
Certainly feeling the hurts. And Stray, give me a 1d2, please.
Never!
Yeah.
Fuck!
For once, my ability to roll abysmally low is coming to my favor.
Every single time. Snoops.
Snoops does a snoop, unerringly pointing towards the obscured, granting advantage on Tentaclina's next attack. She will point out Anna.
Yes, Battle of the Annas.
Anna fight. Viv!
Alright. Twinned chromatic orb.
Alright, fucker, let's see if you actually get a twin chromatic orb, because you best believe I've still got the actions to keep trying, and no one else is casting damage spells at her.
Are you gonna dispel it right now?
I'm gonna try. I can remember which fucking one does it. Bips. Bips, go! Ah, cocks. Alright, here goes
no.
that.
I do lose the sorcery points though, right?
Yes, they do get spent when you do that.
Okay, yeah. So, 1 on Tentaclina. Yep, I have disadvantage. Do I have disadvantage on the other one too?
No, I don't think that. Oh no, Theory. It's just on your next attack. So the second attack won't have disadvantage.
So on the other one is on the other side of Anna.
Yep.
This is gonna be electric damage, by the way. So this does get my buff.
Cool.
No.
Hey Anna,
Oh no.
Yes.
Am I re-rolling chromatic orb?
you are.
Wow.
Somewhere over in the next county, some farmer just gets evaporated by a chromatic orb.
I feel like at this point that's probably some kind of like nasty miscast.
Wild magic
deal half the-
surge.
Yeah, deal half the damage to yourself. It just like you tried and you didn't even miss. It just like blows out in your hands. Okay, you take. Oh, don't forget you get more from your lightning.
I don't think that counts.
You said lightning.
I'm. It's my thing. Lightning's my thing, though. I'm a storm sorcerer.
Exactly. So your lightning spells do more damage, correct? You still roll it and then you half it.
Wait, I think it only. Actually, I think that's a thing around me. Hang on, let me double check that.
Okay.
First level iron stormy magic corrupts from you. This eruption causes creatures of your choice that you see within 10 feet of you. Never mind, that's not a thing.
Okay. Then you take 4 damage. Baff! It just zaps off in your fingers and makes your fingernails all ache.
Do they melt off?
No, they don't melt off. Quick. They just ache. You zap
Okay,
yourself
and
pretty
then-
nastily.
Bonus action, gonna burn a 4th level spell slot to bring my sorcery points back up to 4.
Cool. Pets, give me your 1d2.
Flip that coin, always get heads.
Loops, you tried. Aw.
Oh, Luke's tried. Good shit. Anna, it is your go. There is a Chul to the left of you, Anna to the right.
I think I'll start off with the Raven Messenger chewing on this Chul creature.
The Raven Messenger has its own issue, remember?
does. That's right. I guess I'm gonna.
Yeah, sadly, I'm not giving you a
Wait.
spellcaster to work as a minion.
Right. I'm gonna waggle. I'm gonna waggle my knives at Tentaclana and scream at it in deep speech that I don't know. Probably don't realize I'm screaming at it. Why do you look at me? Why do you look like me? What? Why am I here?
What social check would you like to make? Persuade, intimidate? Pick one of the two and roll it. Alright, so Tentaclana will, in response, lean down at you with a jingling of bells. Mystical, eerie music seems to follow her every movement. And then she smiles at you, and when her lips part, you can see that it is rows upon rows upon rows of teeth. I'm hungry. What else do you do?
Please don't eat me. I don't taste good. I don't taste good. Please, just wait. This would be the perfect time to do that. There's two things I can do right here. Has she been hit with negative energy?
She has not been hit with necrotic, no.
Actually, Tam inflicts necrotic.
He inflicts necrotic fire, so she'd have to resist both if that were a thing. It's taken necrotic technically, but it took mixed damage types.
Three.
Well. Oh wait, I didn't have that. Oh, wait, never mind. I didn't give myself that spell. I'm going to. Anna's going to flip out and just raise her hands at this thing, at this creature. Like, don't scream, "Don't eat me!"
Woo!
And
All
I'll
right.
just and blast it with a huge cone of ice going this way.
At least it's a con save. Oh my god, I did not Anna the con save. That's rare, right there.
I'll look down at my hands. What the fuck happened? What was that? Was that magic? I don't know how to magic.
Yes, you do, Anna. You're a wizard. It's okay.
Hooray! Says the raven. Hooray! Says the man in Washington. Alright. Astra. Oh wait, no. In fact, since we've got one left. Hey, Kina, 1d2. Come on, give me a fucking 2 here.
I fucking love it.
Single time.
The odds! The odds!
God damn it.
You should just stop asking.
I mean, I feel like it would be mean for me to stop. Okay. I think it's gonna be another Thyri attack. At Astra this time.
At Astra, okay.
She doesn't know you're going to just Witch Bolt forever.
Speaking of which, now that my macro's fixed, I am the Senate! Psst. Oh wait, hold on. No, never mind. We'll just take the 15.
Gosh, it's getting awfully... Sun's getting real low, Tentaclana. Let's see here. Roots and Squigs have already been spent. Fuck, I really need to snuff that spell out. But I can't do it because it's already casted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she takes that damage, and it is unpleasant.
She could hit Astra and disrupt it, I think. Actually, I owe you a concentration save from last turn.
Yes, from the horror. Let's see here.
Sorry. I keep forgetting that's even a thing, but I'm fine.
Okay.
Took
But
a
you're
charge
right,
down,
I should
though.
be hitting you. Yeah. Yeah, alright, should give it a go. That one. Oh, here you go. Swoops. God damn it, why is yours also set to 1? 20 to hit.
Astra will cast shield.
Okay.
Bing.
Blap. Spell stop. Alright, Raven Messenger.
Come on, random NPC, kill steal.
Ah! But there's this Cthulhu thing. Actually, wait. Does
If
a
it injures
spiritual-
that one on the right, then...
Spiritual weapon bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Does the spiritual weapon stay around?
Uh-huh.
Actually, I didn't check.
It is
Yeah.
a summon, effectively.
Oh, okay, so I just hit the button again.
I should make an icon for it, but I'm lazy.
What kind of
Die,
spiritual weapon
monster.
does the Raven Messenger
It's
summon? Anyway?
it's a scythe, a glowing scythe that drips
I
raven
see.
feathers.
Oh, that's cool. Also does good damage.
And the Chulds both die. And say, Anna, give me a perception test, please.
Anna? Oh boy. You want me to make a perception?
Oh.
That's
Actually,
fine.
what? Hey, Wiggles, can you make a perception check?
Wiggles could make a perception check for you. It's a
Wiggles
separate
is-
check.
Wiggles is good at this. Well, okay, she's better at that.
Yeah. Never mind.
Never
Neither
mind.
of you,
Oh.
neither of you see the flavor.
No,
They
the
are-
delicious
The
flavor.
flavor.
The flavor. But they
Nice.
are both deceased.
And
They
then the
crumble to
Raven,
ground.
the Raven Messenger itself will take to the air and will fly around behind Tentacle Anna and will smash into her from behind. Wah!
That's definitely a hit.
Oh,
And another hit. Oh boy, you're close. You're so close.
Okay, so basically, I took 2 turns with spells getting fizzled out.
Cynthia's gonna kill steal again.
And it's not really kill stealing
What?
if it's a party
This would be
member.
the first time I've ever kill stealed.
I thought you usually do kill steal things.
No. No.
Oh,
That's usually
Anyway.
Astra.
Yeah.
oh it's
Yeah.
Astra.
So let's see here. 1, 2.
One pork.
Move
One
up.
of the Borgers.
We're going to use
Places.
one of Lightning Menace's charges. Make sure we have advantage on this. Let's finish it off.
God damn it! Why another one? 2 d20 d1. Jesus, 17 does not beat that attack. You strike and you slay.
Wait, isn't it supposed to be 2d20 d1?
Yeah,
It
you
is.
could- you
I
get to
told
roll-
one. I like all of them had 1d20 d1 written in them by mistake. I
shouldn't
fixed
you
them
roll
all as
another
I've gone
D20?
Yeah,
through.
you should be rolling one more d20.
Oh, yeah. 12 plus 7, 19. Hey, she's still alive and kicking. Good job, Boops.
Boops.
Boops is very good at picking things up. Is what Boops
Yeah.
do.
Seriously, kill steal.
You bunch of traitoring tentacles.
Nah, at the end of Cynthia's turn, 1d2, please.
Yeah, sure. I didn't get to kill steal. You slapped it right
like,
on my
is it
hand.
gonna
But
get it at the
you're not
very
getting
end?
this.
No,
Nope. No.
not even a little bit.
No.
Deny.
An inky black crumpet is formed, and she will eat it. Sirsha.
Come on, other low-level NPC, you can do it.
Eat a dick. Eat a bag of dicks.
Alright.
It's an
Joanna with a con
anti-constitution
save,
save.
but guess what?
Not
It's enough.
Drops her to 0, she's not dead.
0.
And phase 2 begins.
Yeah, and then she bursts, and out comes a new monster.
Can't tell if Scow's joking or not.
Would I do that?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh God. Oh God.
No,
Oh,
I'm-
Oh no,
I'm
it's that
kidding.
thing.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
I was actually really excited, but okay.
Yeah, I really thought you were gonna have something.
No, it's not the soul mass.
Oh well.
Oh.
No, I'm not prepared to kill you all today.
Weh.
Meh.
Yep. She's dropped to 0 though. Thyri, it is your go.
All right, let's do this. We'll charge up, have Prosper give me advantage, and go with the rapier. Or
That's sweet GFB.
Yep.
It can't stop you from hitting her. Alright. She goes down.
Yes, I finally caught a kill boss.
Yes! You plunge that rapier in deep. There is a moment's extra pressure as you feel it push up against something tougher in her chest and then all the way through before green flames light her up from within.
Back to the abyss, you foul thing. You will not harm my friend again. And I will,
Yeah.
like, Sparta kick her off my sword and into the pool.
Yeah, she
Oh no! Don't kick her in the pool.
sinks into the waters, dissolving as she does.
Oh, I had something. Oh well.
Anna, are you okay?
I'm gonna stare at it into the as it sinks away.
Go over and put a hand on Anna's shoulder. I know you must have a lot of questions, but that thing we just killed, that had been inside you for months and maybe years. Now you're free, finally. Glad you're alright. Thyri will give Anna a hug.
I will give us. I guess I'll give you a hug too.
Guys, we have seen things.
Oh, things? New things? What kind of things? Old things?
When you actually get it, because basically Jeanette and Saoirse showed up at like the beginning of the fight with like the cracked mirror. They've been missing for a little bit, and when you look at them, it appears that underneath her armor, Jeanette is soaked in cum, but Saoirse appears like her face, like her mouth, and her hands are both covered in purple. Boy, do we.
Do I want to know what happened?
And like they'll both take a breath and then look at each other and then kind of go, well, you see. And then they're going to launch into a story about how they got separated from the party after looking at something particularly shiny. And then, according to Jeanette's account, a great beast made of dicks came out of nowhere and just basically molested her for like an hour. But Saoirse insists that it wasn't, a rape great beast at all, as what Jeanette's calling a grape beast, but an actual grape beast made out of grapes that offered her lots of grapes.
Sounds like an interesting time, I suppose.
And the
Where's-
party is reminded never to ask Jeanette questions.
The best part about it is it might not even be true. Because, they're both sometimes insane, so they could have just gotten distracted. Saoirse started eating a bunch of grapes, and Jeanette started splashing herself with vials of cum that she stores in her pack. Or it could have actually been that. Who knows? Certainly not Jeanette or Saoirse.
Are there any of those things still in the water?
Of what, the Chul?
No. Well, no. Any of the is the circle of stars still there?
You're holding the circle of stars, the necklace of shining
Oh.
stones that look like small
Oh.
stars.
Oh, okay. So it's just a pool of water now.
It appears to be a pool of water reflecting the sky above.
There's no remainder of the body.
Not that you can see, no.
Are the
How's
gems
the
still
mirror
there?
look?
The mirror looks cracked and broken.
Hmm. There's like it doesn't look deeper than it should, though, right?
No, it's an actual
Just-
flat reflection of the stars and sky above.
Okay. No, I meant the mirror.
Oh, the mirror itself, sorry. It is, like, from what fragments of mirror that remain in it, you can see, like, normal reflections, and behind it appears to be a wooden backboard. It looks kind of
Okay.
cheap and tawdry now that you look at it, where before it appeared to have this, like, magnificent, like, golden frame, like, inlays of brass and silver and all that kind of shit. It just looks like someone's painted over some wood.
Hmm.
Yeah. The Raven Messenger will look you over once more, Anna.
Huh?
And then lean in until its nose is nearly touching yours.
Uh,
And then it will flap away.
What in the
Bye.
world
Thanks,
was
Ray.
that all about?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe the Oracle sent help, I guess?
Also, is Anna still wet from the pool?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna like pull up, like pick my cloak back up off the ground and just start patting her down. Like, oh, please don't freeze to death.
Can't you just prestidigitate it off?
I mean, technically she could, but Thyri doesn't think magic first necessarily.
Thank you.
The second one was for you, Amxal.
Yay! It'll definitely put me back up to 40.
Yes, come on, let's get you inside before you freeze to death.
Yeah, getting out of this eldritch place and its life-drinking land is probably a good move, too.
Okay.
Nah,
You just beat a boss with 2 ranks of exhaustion.
I like
Yeah.
having my half HP, and that's great.
Mm.
Yeah, I love not having spells as a warlock. Cantrips are just the best.
Yeah, it all worked out pretty fucking well.
Did my damage from the guiding bolt even apply to the monster?
In what context, sorry?
Before the fight started last session, I threw a guiding bolt at the mirror.
No, it didn't do shit to her.
God
It just
damn
broke
it.
the mirror open.
Oh well. Who needs
it'll-
spells when you have swords?
It's true. Yeah, we had, over here we have loops. Swoops.
You tried.
Snoops. Bips. Boops. Boots. Whoops. Squigs. Wigs. Bigs. Apples, pears, banana, cherry, and peaches. Thyri, and Jen.
Is there anything left of the mirror, actually, before we leave?
There are, like, you know, some shards of broken mirror in what appears to be a cheap, tawdry wooden frame with painted, like, gold paint on it instead of what appeared before to you all like a majestic golden frame.
Does it still have the gems in it?
There were never any gems in this mirror.
No, I've got.
I thought. Okay.
Anna is, in fact, holding a necklace of gems that look like stars. And Wiggles has absconded with the bells and will carry on their legacy.
What could have been?
So, what now? Do you still want to travel with us, Santa? You can at least make new bonds with us.
I. Hmm. I don't know who you are, but. And then I was gonna look down. Are we out of this place?
You can be like, talking and walking, as it were.
Okay.
And it's been a whole hour. How have you been? Why did we fight a giant tentacle thing?
Don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know who you are.
Ah, you're doing the thing that I did.
No, she actually lost her memory, Jeanette.
How though?
Do you not see that she's different than when you last saw her an hour ago?
Stare. Ah, you got rid of the tentacles I gave you. Why'd you do that?
I don't
What?
think she tried.
Was it one of those
Tentacles?
mirrors, like the mirrors that we messed around with in that one old guy's place that Viv banged?
I don't think so. She walked into the pool, and she came out like she is.
Wait, did we leave actual Anna in the pool then?
No, this is Anna. This is the real Anna.
Then who was I talking with for 7 months?
The Anna that had been possessed by that creature. Or impregnated by it.
Okay. I don't want to think about this anymore. I've got some very disturbing things to write down in my journal.
I'm sure you do.
Oh yeah, does anyone try and loot the Chul?
I was just gonna ask, actually.
Yeah? Sure.
They have each got, can you roll me 2d2, please?
They're both D1s, or they're both ones.
Yeah,
I really
it's
hope they're
just more
both
fucking-
twos, just to spite Scout.
Just to annoy me. Okay. Alright, middle road, I
Fair
can accept that.
compromise.
You acquire 3 Chul pincers and roll me 2d3, please. And 5 Chul tentacles. The tentacles carry in them a poison sac. It is a poison of paralysis, and you might be able to replicate it. I will print its little screen thing.
Give to Jeanette. Pretty sure she's the only one proficient in the poisoner's kit.
Nope, Astra, I believe, is also proficient in poison kit.
Yes.
But does Astra have a 12 in poison?
She does not have your turgid dice, no.
No. She can just make a little blade oil and stuff.
Anna, do you want this grape? I saved one grape.
A very pretty fairy is looking at you, Anna.
Okay. Sure.
Yay! Don't worry about not having memories. Sometimes I don't have memories. And then I find them again. In my dreams.
Could you all try not to creep out Anna? She's just a child.
What?
No, she's not young.
I mean, I know, but mentally.
That's fair. Yeah,
I am...
her memories are reset back to pre-tentacling. She's mad woke now, but she's a kid in brain.
Yeah, like, how old was Anna when that happened? Ish.
You're asking her how old she is?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that in character. Anna, how old do you remember yourself being?
Well, before she won't finish her thought, and then she'll just look down at the ground. I'm 15 seasons. Winters.
And how old does Anna look now? Like 20-ish?
I mean, she looks like she's well into adulthood.
Yeah.
You don't know how old, but
Oh boy.
Yeah. Anna, you've always been strong, but you look down at yourself and you're fucking jacked. And
Well, that's
although your
supposed-
dress is wet, it's very pretty.
You're also turbo stacked.
I shouldn't be this big.
Squeak.
I'm bigger than I remember.
I'm afraid it's been
remember
several
things.
years. You're at least 20, maybe 25 now.
What?
That beast, it took years off your life. I'm sorry. Here, Thyri will take out like her makeup mirror and hand it to Anna.
I look older.
Yeah. Say, Anna, in your own reflection, you can see that you were wearing a little crown of feathers. It's very pretty, like deep black raven feathers, but they don't appear to be physical in any way. You like can't touch them when you reach up over your head.
Oh, that's weird. Where are we? Where am I?
We are at a little island north of Stronghold. People have called it the
Stronghold?
The South
Yes.
Stronghold.
South Stronghold.
I don't know where that is.
Remember, guys, she's from the far, 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 far north.
Do
Okay,
you know where the
well-
Black Isles were?
Uh-huh.
We're south of that, some several days' travel.
I ran all the way down here.
It would appear so, yes.
I was running for so long,
Well,
running from the monster.
now you don't have to. We're here to help you. No monster will ever get you again. Okay?
Don't have. They're all dead.
It's all gonna be alright, sweetie.
Mom and Dad. Well, they're all gone. Now she's remembering
Oh dear.
what was
Dear.
only maybe a week ago to her, and she just starts sobbing.
Thyri gets down on a knee and just holds Anna close.
She will cry into you.
Right into the chest floof. No. My heart.
Eventually, if we haven't made it back to the tower yet, Thyri will just pick Anna up and we'll go the rest of the way.
I don't know how strong you are. She's definitely she's a stacked lady, even though she's short.
I mean, okay, yeah, I actually still have only 11 strength. Probably very hard.
Yeah, you can carry her for like maybe 5 minutes before you do that thing that adults do. They're like, I've overestimated my ability to carry things.
It's 140 pounds, I guess.
Yeah, your arms get real fucking tired.
Yeah. Wait, do I have fucking floating disc?
Tio Tensor's floating desk.
floating disc. Just sit Anna on the floating disc.
There you go.
Give her a hug ride.
Yeah, exactly.
All aboard the hug ride.
I'm pretty sure it's a ritual. I'm pretty sure you've got like every ritual now, don't you? Yeah,
do,
you
and
probably do.
So yeah, I'll just floating disc her the rest of the way home. Actually,
Yep.
once we get home, and everyone's like relaxing, Thyri will just take Anna by the hand and excuse herself from the rest of the group and go up to the roof with Anna.
Okay.
Once we get up there, I will sit my shield golem down on the trapdoor so no one can come up here. Read.
You have a pretty house.
Thank you. I hope you like fire and adamantine. Anyway, just step here into this circle on the ground here. There's someone who's gonna want to see you.
Okay. I'll look nervously down at this circle.
It's alright. It won't hurt you.
Sigh and slump my shoulders. What else do I have to do? Okay. We'll step in the circle.
Alright, give me a moment. Now then, are you trying to step in it at the exact same time as Anna, or are you just letting her go in?
I'm just letting her go in. I assume it's just programmed to go call Mom. It'd be really funny if it just called Rhea instead, but...
She just gets dial tone, it's very unsettling.
That would be unfortunate.
Boop. And yeah, Anna, you are no longer stood in a tower overlooking the darkness. It's late at night, and you are stood in an office. You can't smell the office, but you can almost imagine the smell of like old books and warm tea. And looking, albeit slightly tired, and partway through sipping from a cup of tea before, looking up in your direction with surprise, is a woman whose face you recognize, even though her hair appears to have changed color. What was it like the day that Astrid's nature as some kind of tiefling was revealed and she was ran out of town?
Oh, it was really sad for me. Nana Astrid was my favorite person, except for my dad and my mom. And everyone else was really... I didn't understand why everyone was so upset.
No. Besides these tiefling affectations, the woman before you is Nana Astrid, and she has not aged a day. Anna, darling.
Huh?
Well, you're looking a lot less tentacular than a previous time I saw you. What brings you to my home, dear?
Nana?
She will blink a few times in surprise. I'm just going to make an insight check.
I don't know if Mom can hear you, but Thyri's just gonna be like, "We fixed her, Mom."
Yeah, she's not sure what to make of it. She will step around the counter after putting her teacup down. Why, yes, Anna. Is something the matter?
Anna's lip will quiver, and she's just gonna fall to her knees and start crying.
Oh dear. Oh, Anna. And she'll quickly skip around the table and crouch down to kneel beside you.
It's all gone, Nana.
I know, sweetie.
They're all dead.
Oh dear.
I don't know anybody. I don't know where I am.
I can try and give you some advice, dear. She will sit herself down She pauses and rings a little bell. You see a tiefling figure in like a long coat walk in. They speak a few things in Infernal. And then she turns her attention back to you. So, Anna dear, I take it that you've been through some rather trying events, yes?
I don't know. I was
Okay.
running from the monster after it came, and then I was away, and then I was in a pool of water, and I didn't know where I was, but all these people were there.
Okay. I think the easiest way to explain it is that you have been in a nightmare and a dream at the same time for a very long time. I learned the burning of your home, and that happened quite a few years ago. By that point, I'd already thought the worst, imagined that you two had fallen. Imagine to my surprise, so many years later, when I see you side by side with my likewise missing daughter Thyri. It was rather a shock. That you only had the loosest memories of me then. It was like you were looking at the whole world through dark glass. You're very capable of some quite scary things. But you're still a good person at heart. And there is another pause. The coated tiefling returns. They've got a fresh, pot of tea. Looks curiously in Anna's direction, but he doesn't speak up. Apparently he knows the meaning of tact. He hands off the tray to Astrid and leaves. Astrid pours 2 teacups and reaches into the circle. Thyri, from outside, you see a cup form in Anna's hands. She is now holding a teacup. You also feel probably quite a heavy tugging in your gut. That's not bitch tier magic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mama's scary.
Although she did it to deliver tea to a sad girl, so
Look, a dragon that uses its giant wings to put out a fire is still a fucking scary dragon.
This is very true.
I'm gonna stare down into this tea, but I'm just gonna hold it.
Yeah.
It's nice and warm.
Yeah. Astrid will pause and take a sip of her own. I'll do what I can to answer what questions I can, but you've been traveling with a rather interesting party as well as my daughter. They've been doing their best to put an end to the kind of feelings that people have that saw me run out of our home oh so long ago.
I didn't understand why everyone was so mad at you.
Well, it's because they believe a lot of old things told to them by hateful people, I'm afraid. There isn't really a good way to describe that. In this world, we're meant to be slaves. Something I've never really agreed with. But that in and of itself, I suppose, is a different matter. I'm here to advise you, if possible, not to speak my case. Is there anything that I can answer for you? And Astrid is watching this like her heart's about to fucking break.
I think everyone is. Out of character, of course.
I don't-
Theory in character.
I don't know what to do. I don't have anywhere to go anymore.
Hmm.
And I know.
don't know. Hmm.
I know. I know things. I don't know how. I know how to kill people.
She'll nod slowly. It's a skill a lot of people earn over time eventually. I'm not proud to say, but I myself know how and am very good at it, and it's a shame whenever I have to utilize that power. But I do so for good reasons, to protect the people and the things that I believe in, and to stop the people who don't. I kill the people who perform tragedies, like such as was met in your family. I wish I could say I was guilty about such a thing, but I'm not, because that's just what the world makes of us sometimes, dear. So please, don't feel guilty that you know how. Instead, make sure that you do so for the right reasons. No matter what happens, I've always taught you what right and wrong are, dear.
Mm-hmm.
She'll pause and sip from her cup again. As for where you want to go, your friends, my daughter, I'm sure that to them, nothing has changed about how they feel about you. It's very obvious that you're all quite good friends. I'm sure they wouldn't mind you staying with them. But should that not be something that you would want to do, because I have no doubt that they will be walking into a lot of conflict for the sake of the things they believe in, you're welcome to stay with me.
I don't know I don't know them.
I know, dear. She will refill her cup and pause for a moment. Do you want to be with them or not? I suppose it's maybe too early to ask. Give yourself a chance with them, perhaps. There's nothing saying you can't make friends all over again.
I like friends.
Of course, we all like friends, dear. I suppose I have some questions of more practical nature. What powers do you have now? So far as I'm aware, the nightmare you were in was what granted you most of, she'll hand wave gently, everything you could do. Blast with darkness or magical cold, fire, those such things were abilities you had, at least before.
When we were fighting that big monster, it came out of a big mirror when I was all wet, and it said that it was hungry and it was looking at me. I was scared, and I told it to go away, and then it just got really cold, and everything in front of me was covered in ice.
Interesting. It seems you still have magic. I can't help but wonder if it's a capability you've always had, dear.
I don't know how to use magic.
Well, I mean, your companions, as eclectic as some of them are probably the best people to ask about such a thing. I could try to help you, but my own magic is complicated. It's more like I act with intent, and intent produces words that I can write down, and from those I create spells and magic. Magic as you'd know it from all the stories you've heard. Good and bad ones, sadly. Your friends are a teensy bit less esoteric. They are beholden to patrons, or classically educated. I have no idea if you still yet hold patronage. It would be what this world calls a warlock or a witch.
Well,
You
I'm
shouldn't be
aware.
afraid of that power.
I'm a witch.
I suppose so. I technically am as well. It's not a bad thing to be.
But aren't they supposed to be bad?
Depends on how they use their power. It's just like violence and killing. Intent. Doing it for the right reasons. Using the right powers.
I know how to fight. Fight. I don't know how, but I do, and I know how to. I think about it sometimes. I know how to. Dad taught me how to carve wood and things, but now it's so much in my head.
It will
And-
take you some time, my dear.
Paint and sew and carve and I don't know why I know all these things.
Interesting. When last we met, you weren't a painter. It turns out that creating things agrees with you. One moment, and she will make a little oof noise as she stands up from a cross-legged position. And you can see her walk back around to her cupboard. Sorry, to her cupboard, to her desk. And she pulls out a little sculpture.
Aww.
I happened across the chance to buy one of these.
Oh,
It's really nice. It's pretty.
Indeed. And you made it.
I made it.
That's right. And she will turn it over onto its bottom, and you can see inscribed into the underside of this statuette is the name Anna in a little love heart. Your all famous signature. It's not the world's prettiest signature, but it does get the message across.
I made this.
That's right, dear. You spent a lot of your time learning how to make things. I imagine it's a lot to get through at once, but you're capable of some very great beauties if you wish to give up with, well, fighting and magic. Goodness knows there's a job or two out there for you. She will smile faintly.
Maybe.
Drink your tea before it gets cold, dear. You don't want to catch a chill if you've been dunking in the water.
Okay. I'll drink the tea.
Cool. Let's see here. Roll one of your hit dice. You gain that in healing.
Okay. I don't think I took it. Oh wait, no, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You took a scratch at least.
I got scratched. Okay. Meh.
It's a fucking good tea, Jesus. like,
Nice.
even though I literally copied your book, your character sheet to make Tentaclano with, I'm still constantly amazed that your saves are that huge for con. Such a beefy girl.
Yeah.
Look out! It's an Anna. It's an Anacon
There-
save.
It is. Oh god, someone is going to need to remind her that she bought 2 friends. Oops.
Oh no! Yeah, I thought about this.
One
during the
step
week.
at a time.
Oh well.
Oh boy. Oh, and that she's
Does
had
Astrid
sex
even
with
know about
Viv.
this yet?
Oh yeah, she's also banged Viv. Her cherry is popped.
One step
And then
at
there
a
was that
time. Okay.
satyr.
Allow me to
Yeah, she
reiterate
banged
my
the cute-
like
the cute pale
glowering
satyr.
at Viv.
I mean, she'd already banged the goth satyr before Viv.
Yeah, it's not like I did anything she hadn't done before.
Does it make it better?
No, it does not make it better.
It amuses me.
There's this creature, Nana.
Yes, dear?
There's this little creature around. It's small
describe
and it has lots of wiggly tentacles all over it.
Oh, yes. Your sprite is still around then, is it?
I guess. I don't
It was
remember it
your
either.
familiar, your companion, I believe, looked over you in a number of occasions when your judgment was impaired.
It looks so familiar, but I don't know who it is. And sometimes when it makes noises, I feel something,
Hmm.
but I don't know what it says.
Maybe you'll learn again. You used to be able to talk with Squiggles or Wiggles or whatever its name is rather frequently.
It was my friend.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, she'll have a raven when she actually sleeps and gets a rest in to summon it.
And I was gonna put down the teacup and like reach out for Nana Astra, but I can't touch her, can I?
She'll frown for a moment. Tell you what, step out of the circle and I'll be right there, dear.
Okay. Just I'll get up and we'll all but sprint out of it.
Yep. Let's see here. Do I have a Fortress Adamant to hand? Oh my god, the tokens. Too many tokens. Oh my god, what was I thinking? There's
Also-
so many tokens in the Fortress Adamant. The last time we used it, you had all of the Tiefling waifus in it.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Also, Thyri's gonna like pop into the circle as soon as Anna's done. Just
You don't get a chance to. When you try and step across it, there's like a tingling in your toes and you are gently rebuffed.
don't fucking block me, Mom.
Give her a moment. And give me a moment, more specifically. She isn't going to be disappeared for long.
That's fine.
Let's just...
She needs to take a moment to cry.
And now
That
you find
might literally be the case.
Yeah.
I will not confirm or deny.
out, Savin, that your mother has had access to your home this entire time.
Oh, I'm sure that's why I fold up the home when I'm not using it, so the fucking teleport ring doesn't work.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's my old token right
It's
there.
an old token. It's in
Bully.
your character sheet, although your
Yeah,
image...
Bulgariff is still here.
Oh wow, that's an old token of mine as
Yeah,
well.
again, like this was when you were parked at Bulgriff's place and you had the Tiefling wives.
Man, has everyone's
those-
token changed through last year?
This is when my token changed, but yeah, basically. I think literally everybody except Astra.
Look at that. God, there are so
No,
many
you can
Vivian
ask her.
tokens.
She's got the DCL token now.
Well, yeah, but I don't use that.
Oh, okay. Still not the right one.
Oh my god, it's just too much. Too much.
Sorry.
Viv. You have too many Vivs, okay?
I'm sorry.
Now you get this Viv instead, of the thirsty Viv.
Thirsty Viv.
Yes, good. Thank you. She's very thirsty.
This is the thirsty, thirsty Viv right there.
That is a very good Viv.
It's a good Viv.
Yes, I know. I love it so much.
Okay. Alright. It should default to drag thirsty Viv out now whenever I use your token like that. Let's see if fixed Anna. Not fixed Anna. Fixed Anna and Jeanette. Hopefully. There you go. There you go.
Can
Right.
I get my mini as well?
Oh my god. Dude.
My minions.
This token has changed.
Everyone's tokens.
There you go.
I'm not even playing.
A number of them changed.
Wait a minute. Isn't there also a new? Astra
There
token?
is, but we're still using the classic Astra.
Yeah, I like this one better.
Oh yeah.
Joe did a really good job with Astra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cute. So yeah, you get gently rebuffed, and then you see a figure step into view. Just grab her out of there. Swoosh on out of this page.
I'm just glad the world didn't lose a very, very good artist. That'd suck if she lost all that.
Gently dusts her hands off and steps into view.
As soon as she steps out of the circle, Thyri like stops cursing, just like spit takes. Like what? Wait, that's a teleport.
She takes like a deep breath and like there's a tingling of magic in the air. She suddenly looks very exhausted.
Magic circle?
Yes, but not regularly. Come here, sweetie. And she will pull Anna into a big ol' hug.
Nana.
Can she just come downstairs so we can all talk?
No, there is in fact a big golem sat on it so that no one can intrude.
Why is
I
Eloy
know.
here? She should be with her mom. Her other mom.
It's because I grabbed that everything.
The
Okay.
everything.
Okay, I'm just saying that right
Yeah,
now she's
it's,
with Kalara.
Yeah, no. Goodness knows there's a lot of a lot of old tokens and shit to handle.
Ludwig's not even. Where is Ludwig right now?
No, Ludwig's with us. He just
Ludwig's
doesn't
around. He's
do
just
it
not
now.
a,
Oh,
he's
he's
just
not
not a
in combat,
combat
right?
character anymore.
You at least don't have to bring in the T-Rex. I won't make you.
No, I'm not pulling him into the sheet.
Where is my Tam, you jerk? No, I'm
He's
kidding.
not on the sheet.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Fucking nerds.
Tam can go fuck himself.
Oh.
He and Sunrise are having sex.
Whoa.
That's
Jeez.
what's
What
up, right?
God?
Way to
Jeez,
go,
wow.
really. Way to go, like really Shrek 2 on us.
Yeah.
Who boy?
Don't worry, they do it cloaca to cloaca.
Okay. He's
I'm,
a dog. He doesn't have a
That's enough.
cloaca.
That's alright. That's enough. That's
Theory's
enough.
gonna
Don't
step
worry.
up and just kind of like awkwardly join and make it a group hug.
Yep. They both smell very similar.
Weird.
Yeah.
What do they smell
Ashes.
like?
I meant as in to Anna, both of you two do.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You smell slightly puppier though, and she smells slightly more like spiced tea. Yeah. And Astrid seems, rather pleased that she gets to hug her daughter as well.
I never thought I'd get to see you again.
Oh, sweetie. She will give your hair a nice long stroke. She blinks a few times. I swear I can feel feathers. She, scruffles Anna's hair a few times. She'll shrug and resume hugging.
And yeah, I think Anna's is going to just all but just just hug and cry and then fall asleep.
Yep.
After all of that, I think she's beyond exhausted.
Oh yeah, I mean you do have 2 ranks of fatigue.
Oh, great.
It's been a long day for the entire party. A very, very long day.
Well, Thyri, when Anna falls asleep, will command her golem to come pick her up and take her down to one of the beds.
Yeah. Although Astrid will insist that it's okay to sit a while longer. And will, settle down into cross-legged with a sleepy Anna in her lap.
Oh.
Thyri, dear, would you please kindly bring me up to speed on the occurrences?
Sure. We took Anna to a pool on the Eldritch Isle, and then she stepped in, and the creature that had been inside her came out of a mirror next to the pool and attacked us, and we slew it. Apparently, Anna had been impregnated by it when her village was destroyed. The squiggles and the other sprites were that being's aborted births. It's quite horrible. The poor dear's lost maybe 5-10 years of memory. Do you know when her village was destroyed? Because that's the last thing she remembers.
Oh, what a terrible thing to remember. It was the day she lost her family.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Is there a set date anywhere on your...
No.
No. Okay with me making one up then?
Yeah.
It was about 9 years ago.
That would make her 24?
Yes, that's correct.
9 years of being that thing's slave. That poor
At the very
girl.
least, she appears to have been woefully ignorant of those times. She doesn't particularly seem to remember it all too well.
Yes, that's probably for the best. Oh, hello, Wiggles.
Yep, Wiggles will wiggle out from underneath the balliste. She's wearing all of the old Boots and Crew bells, though, so she's not exactly stealthy. Yep, little musical jingling will wander on over and perch. Oh yeah, so we meet again. Confirm or deny, is Anna quite well now? Wiggles will let out the exact same sounding as usual squeak, but we'll add a nod to it for the sake of yes or no. She seems at least somewhat relieved at this news. Thyri, dear, do you believe Anna to still be a warlock?
Most likely some sort of raven creature. approached her immediately afterwards, and I believe they had some sort of pact.
Interesting. Let's see if she knows about the Raven Queen.
Yeah, can I also make a...
Yeah, give me
Or actually, can I just assist Mom?
Yeah, sure, I'll take away a disadvantage. 19. It sounds somewhat like a fresh Eldritch deity. Something along the lines of natural death and... It all sounds very morbid, honestly. I'm sure you'd be a fan, what with your undeath fixations.
You know, it's weird. Ever since I started taking these, ethereal, indicate her little medicine pouch, calming solutions, I haven't felt any compulsion from Hagen at all.
She blinks and leans forward to sniff you. You don't smell like weed.
What?
You know I wouldn't approve of doing drugs like that, dear.
I'm not doing weed, Mother. I only grew that for the village. Never for myself.
Is that a weed? I'm calling the police.
You know what they say about the jazz cigarette?
No, I made a solution, Jeanette and I, to help with my nerves.
What, some kind of anxiety medication? Very interesting.
Yes, anxiety medication, sure.
Doesn't want to say schizophrenia drugs because he's now starting to have these realizations. The hell's jazz? The devil's lettuce. Lucifer's pubes.
Oh wait, no, that was supposed to be a question. The hell is jazz?
What is jazz? What is jazz?
What is
No,
jazz?
here there's only
Philosopher in a
jizz.
dark- Yeah. No, that's Star Wars' jizz music. Yeah.
Beep.
I love that they play jizz flutes.
You know, Thyri plays the Jarl jizz flute all the time.
Knows how to handle. Yeah, every Biff knows how to handle a jizz flute.
Good God.
Yeah. How very interesting. You wouldn't be too bothered if I took a sample with me back home, would you?
Sure. Here. Maybe you'd benefit from it too.
Oh, no, dear, I'm quite thoroughly intact, but I can't help but worry sometimes that your sister gets nervous herself. Part of me suspects that's why she's having such a hard time finding a husband.
Yes, I think my nerves would have got the better of me too if Bulgriff hadn't quite literally swept me off my feet. Here. Thyri will just hand her the whole pouch.
Well, he still could.
Yeah, Thyri is much harder to sweep now.
Yeah, instead he has to sweep the leg. Yeah, and then catch.
Fork.
Look, everyone knows that foreplay begins with karate.
I mean, when you're two giant wereborkers, probably does. There's probably also a lot of biting and scratching.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You get through a lot more bedding than you used to.
Oh.
Yeah, she will accept the pouch. What are your plans then for poor Anna here, dear?
Oh, God, I have no idea. I sure didn't expect this to happen. I don't know if there's anything I can do to restore her memory, but I suppose we'll just keep her with us. She doesn't have a home to go to, unless she wants to stay with Bulgriff or something.
She's welcome to stay with me, should she desire it in that eventuality. Goodness knows I'd be happy to have her around still. We could set her up with a nice little workshop studio to make things. She'll shrug a little bit.
That would probably do her well, but I'd hate to see her go. As unsettling as she used to be, now she breaks my heart.
Oh, yes. Sometimes ignorance is bliss, my dear, and in whatever state she was in before, I suspect that kind of, I suppose, shielding of her psyche was doing her at least some measure of a favor. Reality is a harsh place. That's why we're working so hard to change things.
And Thyri just kind of like has that Bilbo Baggins moment of thinking about her nice little shack in the woods on the edge of town. She didn't have to deal with fucking race wars and shit.
Yep. Sometimes you would, go into town, deliver weed to an old man.
Yeah. Then I fucked his son and became a noble and...
Yep.
There's...
He forgot that ancient edict of don't stick your dick in crazy.
It's true. It's okay, she's not as crazy now.
Yeah. You can stick your dick in manageable crazy. I feel like there is a subtitle to this clause.
Man, 2 out of 3 of our crazy PCs have either been fixed or medicated.
Now we just
least
have to
don't
deal
worry.
with Jeanette.
Don't worry, guys.
it's
You literally
never
can't heal her.
No, yeah. Jeanette is a 100% a lost cause in the realms of sanity. Because if you fixed her, then her brain would break and she'd go insane again.
I would be.
The literal pressure of knowledge.
We literally had this conversation before where I was like, what happens if I rolled sanity on the chart? And Scout was like, well, you'd be sane for 6 hours before you remembered everything and went insane again.
Yep.
The magic...
The literal crushing reality of knowledge that weighs her down is too much for a sane mind. It's why she became insane in the first place.
Literally to stay sane inside insanity. Because out of everyone who's ever been to the tower, only Alexander without preparation didn't go completely in... everyone goes barking mad, but he was actually, high functioning.
Yes.
And the only reason why Jeanette is a functioning madwoman is because she was prepared by Alexander for months before, she was blinded by the light.
Yeah. Imagine you're being presented with Rorschach test cards, and until your answers sound the appropriate level of crazy, you aren't allowed in.
That, and he may have sealed up her workshop, and then the fumes kind of got to her.
Yeah.
That might have been purpose.
Yeah, there is a little bit of menace loaded back in there, but whatever.
But yes, basically, if I roll sanity, the magic keeps my memories away for long enough that I can interact with people normally for a couple hours. But the sheer weight of what I know would break even a wish. I asked Scout if I could be cured by a wish spell, and I can't be cured by a wish spell.
Brutal.
There would be technically a way, but it would also involve having taken from you most of your acquired knowledge. And guess what? You'd basically be pulling a Nana. So, there is technically a way to fix Jeanette too, but you wouldn't be Jeanette ever again.
And I don't want to ever do that. And Jeanette doesn't want to ever do that. She really, really likes what she knows. Well, it horrifies her, but it leaves her better able to fight the things.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. He who stares long into the abyss.
Correct.
Etc., etc.
Although it would be really cool if you asked Sane Jeanette what tower was, because Sane Jeanette knows. Sane Jeanette remembers.
Ugh.
Okay, Ancestor. Just be a little bit south. Don't go crazy on it.
My tower, opulent and imperial. I still am compelled to at some point do 4E Darkest Dungeon for a short shot. I feel like that would be a giggle.
Yes.
The war gaming aspect of 4E lends itself to that a lot better, with taunt mechanics and shit like that. But a thought for another day. Astrid will sit feet with you for a while, but like by this point, eventually both of you are starting to nod off. She has given herself ranks of exhaustion by teleporting through Ascending Circle, and you have ranks of exhaustion from the Eldritch Fields. You also have to walk back through, so you might actually be at like 3 dots of exhaustion by this point.
Just leaned up against each other and Hannah just dozing off.
Yep.
Maybe we should go inside.
Yes, I don't really have the energy to go back yet.
Besides, you can't leave without saying hi to your granddaughter.
That's very true. And yeah, eventually she will stand up with an Anna in her arms. Goodness me, this muscle is heavy.
Here. Golem, shield friend.
Yep, shield friend will carry her down. You can see Ludwig is down there. He's keeping the bed warm for you, quote unquote.
And then downstairs we go.
Yep.
Hey, Astra, look who mysteriously appeared on the roof. Oh, okay.
She will walk forward, arms wide, with a big old hug. Pull the pupper in, give her all the scritches and hug ruffles. Hello there, sweetie. Astra herself, though, looks like she too is about to fall asleep. Like the table is mostly just alcohol and food, where they've just been trying to like carb load their way back into wakefulness.
So I think Anna's going to be alright, everybody. She doesn't remember anything past 15 years of age or so. She's lost about 9 years, but she seems to have all of her faculties back together. If no one objects to letting her continue traveling with us, I think we'll at least try to do that. If not, then my mother has offered her a place to stay.
She will smile faintly and allow Astra back to her chair. And you guys have a lot of tiefling servants around at the moment. Astrid
the
will...
tongueless ones. Oh.
Yeah. Astrid will pause at this point and go, if you'll please excuse me. And she will go to each and every one of them, reaches into her pocket and pulls out a little brass token. You would recognize it as the symbol for the family of the blood. She will hand one to each of them. She offers them a soft blessing in the tiefling tongue, so, half the party can understand it anyway, but, as you do. Each and every one of them looks somewhat touched. I'm going to make... It's probably going to be disadvantaged because she's exhausted, but...
It's like a whole part of Thyri's mind is like, hey, what the fuck, Mom? We rescued them, not you. Fuck you.
Oh, she's the one who's offering them a house to live in later.
I'm trying to find them jobs.
Oh yeah, and she's basically doing the same, but she actually has a tiefling-specific spell that she has made herself. So give me a moment here.
Gasp.
Hey, you didn't fuck it up by being tired. I dropped an 18. God damn it, I'd have made 30. Oh well. She blesses each and every one of them. And you've seen these tieflings just in their day-to-day. Most of them are abjectly miserable, broken beings. I feel like that's safe to say, yes?
In Northern Stronghold, yeah.
But like even then, like, they walk around, they've got the sad eyes. It's like a little cloud, a little veil's lifted off of them. She has done the equivalent of giving them like a long-term, weaker version of Bless. Or inspiration or guidance or something like that.
Aww.
She can teach you the spell if you would like it.
Fuck yes, I would. Because half our party's tieflings.
Yeah.
give me buffs.
I mean, it sounds menacing. It's called Infernal Blessing, but you know, it's just because that's just how tieflings be.
Yeah, we just are infernal. It's not our fault.
It's just so
Tieflings
yeah.
are just
the name
edgy
just
by
sounds
nature.
evil. Yeah. I mean, come on. Half the tiefling names of like other D&D settings are like pain or cold suffering. Like they all have weird edge. Like
Gloom.
Yeah,
Tieflings
gloom.
are
Yeah,
the
gloom.
edgiest
Exactly.
race. It's other than drow.
Yeah, fucking gloom. That's right. That gloom was a randomly generated tiefling name because that's just how that is. All right. Let's see here. Quest log handouts. Magic. I'll just put it under magic items, I guess. Infernal Blessing. In players' journals, all players. The token of the family of blood, made from either brass or silver, is blessed. Fire ritual. Up to 20 tokens can be blessed at once. Spend guidance. After a roll. Of the infernal lines. There you go.
Ah, it has to be a token of the family look. Boo.
I mean, you could probably remask it to make a token in a different thing, but
Yes, give me a Hagenite holy symbol or something.
if you rewrite, like, she just gives you the ritual as she has it.
Yeah,
like,
that's fine.
yeah.
Okay, get back to that. Anyway,
I mean, Vin is fine with this.
I also like how nobody has really reacted to the campaign main antagonist just being in our house. That's
Well,
Just
we've had your
amuses
mother.
me.
Your mother's nice.
God
She's a
damn.
nice
Yeah,
woman.
everyone
I
loves
like
her.
her.
She's great.
Vin's quiet
Hey.
about it.
I'm a bit curious as how she got here, but hey, whatever.
Me too, TBQH.
There you go. I've adjusted it. It is technically a level 4 ritual of conjuration. Casting time is 1 hour per stack of tokens.
Viv is ready at any moment for a fight when someone else is in the fortress adamant.
I feel like
I mean,
as a
the
sorcerer, you're
fortress-
just always ready for a fight.
Yeah. And also, the fortress itself is always ready for a fight. It's a lair.
It's true. Like
It's
if
true.
I wanted to murder my mother, this would be the time to
This
do
would be
it.
the time to do it. In walls and rooms, she cannot escape when you can kill her with those very walls.
And a squad of adamantine golems and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you have
she's
the
exhausted
perfect
as
goon
shit.
squad. She is exhausted as fuck, and your warlock is built for taking down casters.
It's at
Your
least
ca-
a
your-
4
your
dot
ca- your-
haven.
your caster bot is a counterspell machine.
Yep.
It is true. The quote unquote antagonist of the game is in your home and is literally weaker than you have ever encountered her ever. And that's just how it is. That's why I'm really enjoying this game.
Yeah, and I don't think it even occurs to Thyri at this point either.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just mom.
Yeah.
She ain't doing anything.
I mean, not this moment.
At the moment, I meant.
Yep.
Jesus.
But yeah. She
She ain't
passes
doing
on
anything right now.
what blessed tokens she has remaining to her. Before looking to everyone else. I do feel so terribly rude for dropping in so unannounced, but poor Anna really did need the comforting.
Yes, she did. I couldn't think of anyone better to provide it.
She does like a slightly faint, like happy wiggle of her shoulders, like, oh, my daughter's depending on me. Yay.
They'll just kind of like half smile and say, "Well, I think we've all had a rough, long day. Perhaps we should retire upstairs."
Yeah. Ugh.
And like as you say that, Thyri will like take a step closer to Viv and just kind of loom down over you for a moment and say, "No touching Anna, okay?"
I know.
Okay.
Gosh, Mom.
And wasn't your necessarily anything wrong before, but now it definitely is.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm aware.
Okay. Just,
She's
sometimes...
lost years of her life.
Okay. Thyri will just, like, pat you on the head. Say, alright, let's,
I can't help it, Viv. You just always look so fucking thirsty.
You basically...
Well, I do. She's not wrong.
Just gonna go upstairs now.
Yeah.
Sorry, sidebar. Hedra thought Sophie was a xenomorph for a second.
Nice.
It's so fucking funny. I love how fucking
Oh,
I almost said Astra. No, Thyri overwhelms her bed.
Yeah, I'm just, like, I have to take the
she's a big
largest
dog.
bed and I just sprawl out on the entire thing. And then there's
It's true.
just a ghost dog and a burb that want in. I'm like, no, fuck off.
I mean, the ghost dog isn't exactly heavy. He sleeps across your feet, like on the bottom of the bed.
Yeah.
But like, after he sits on you for like long enough, you slightly partially sink into him. So he's just like a memory foam doggo pillow on your legs. And yeah, you know what? Say, Kino, would you like to find me some kind of really cool spirit raven art? I will add that it's probably not going to spend much time in, like, fight screens as a token, because it's, more useful sat on your shoulders and you can just tell me where it is. But on the odd occasion where it needs to act independently.
A ghost raven.
Yeah, or a spirit or something magical. I'm sure there's like a bajillion arts out there of dope-ass ravens. Feel free to pick one out.
I will find something.
Yeah, just so you're aware, if Anna ever casts the spiritual weapon spell, it will appear as a raven scythe.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
What's up?
Nothing.
Do you already have a thing you wanted it to appear as?
No, if you look up the word raven, you're going to get a whole lot of one thing.
Oh, of course. Right. If you add the word bird, you'll be fine. Man, make sure you have safe search on though when you look up raven art.
Why?
Because you get lots of porn of Raven from the Teen Titans.
I mean, like,
Rachel,
why would I
I-
want to turn safe search on for that?
Yeah, we
I mean, you were on a stream, right?
I have this thing called incognito mode,
Oh, nice.
or just another window. Also, I didn't get any porn ball, actually.
Yeah, neither did I.
You guys obviously have very boring internets.
You'd say that, but you don't know my history on the searches.
This is like the first thing that it pulled
Yeah.
up, and I'll just this one's safe for work. But it sets the tone.
Yeah, see, I just put the word raven in Google image search, and it's just nothing but the bird for like
Yeah,
30 or
same
40
here.
images. And then I
Same
get
here.
one kind of suggestive raven cosplay.
That's not it for me, but I look up a lot of Teen Titans stuff, so the algorithms already know what I want.
You really, really want. Google's thirsty for Raven.
What? I really, really like DC Comics, and my introduction to that as a kid
Oh my
was the
God.
Teen Titans.
This one.
Wow,
This
and
Raven
Batman
right
the
here.
animated series.
This Raven right here is the best ever. It's a look at this.
I need to see
I hope
this.
it's just the derpiest raven.
Oh
Why
my
you
gosh,
don't-
that's
Oh
the
my
God,
best!
that's
He's got a little
amazing.
hat!
That
It's
is
got a little
fantastic.
helmet.
10 out of
Alright.
fucking 10.
I'll be honest. I thought that he was going to put Fattest Pigeon.
I did too. TBQH.
Fattest pigeon.
Or like fattest raven or something.
I approve.
No,
so
I feel
hard.
like if you look up fat Raven art, then you're gonna get overweight pictures of Raven from the Teen Titans.
Well, let's find out what search brings
Yeah, you
up.
do.
Oh, no,
Oh,
yeah, I
God.
sure do.
Yeah, no. Yeah, oh,
Abort.
God,
Oh
it's
god, you
horrifying.
told. Oh god, that's horrifying.
Abort.
Abort.
A bork, a bork.
Alright, 1 second, let's get soldiery hat Raven. He is the best hat.
He's the best.
Soldier Raven.
I never
The
asked for this.
boss. And it's Vulcan Raven. There we go. Let's see here. Oh god. Raven.
Edra had a great picture.
The Bro Crow. Let's have a look here. Oh, fucking
Oh, that's
Bro Crow
beautiful.
stole those from the Giga Anna, which is still one of my favorite dumb pictures.
Giga Anna.
Anna.
Oh,
Oh, I fucking I'll get it.
Big Raven. Oh, okay. Now I see.
What's your spirit Raven's name?
Oh God.
Name it That's Totally. Or That's So.
That's so-
Raven. God damn.
Oh,
No,
brother,
no.
he made an Arakakra urchin, and is DM, instead of letting him take a pet mouse, take a pet robin. He named it Canary. Under my suggestion.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, he is a great name.
The Game Grumps approach. Also the Bulbasaur meme, I know.
Also, oh fuck I.
Fuck I! And I never.
I never's a bit of a classic one.
Yeah. The Fire Red playthrough was just amazing.
Anyway. Let's see here. Anna,
Yes.
you sleep and you dream. You're at that same table again, but this time there is only one person sat at it. All the other seats are occupied by different birds wearing different fancy hats with little cups in front of them. You can see that next to like each bird and propped up on the chair that they're all stood / sit upon is a different scythe of equally different ostentatious bird facets. And the pale Raven Queen looks at you and smiles faintly. Welcome back to the table, young one. I expect great things of you.
Who are you?
I am the Raven Queen, your noble patron. Although I have learned, I'm not your only patron. And she will reach forward across the table and tap the ring on your finger that you receive from the High Elf. Of course, he grants you money, I grant power. What you do with this power is, of course, entirely up to you.
I don't really understand.
I suppose you might not. Do feel free to ask questions of me. I will answer them if they are permittable.
You're from that place. It was really dark. And there were all these things.
The different patrons, or potential patrons, yes. Beings of eldritch significance, although in my eyes, insignificance.
Why me? Why is everyone coming to me?
How best to put it? My dear, you are a natural. You have potential. Your actions change the world, and have already changed the world. When your previous patron was so readily indisposed, we all leapt at the opportunity to fill such a void.
Some of those others were really scary.
Understandable. Some of them simply look scary and aren't a particular threat. Looks aren't everything, you know. Some feel I'm the scariest one, and that is because my domain is death. Death in all of its fair kinds. It comes to everyone. Or should.
Am I gonna have to kill people?
You don't have to do anything. If I could impress upon you one duty, it would not to be to kill people. It would be to cease undeath, a usurpation of souls that should be moving on. If you wish to use it to kill people, that is not a problem of mine. Death would have come for them eventually. She will wait in the silence. A number of the other ravens will craw or speak but not in complete sentences, although they do appear to be paying attention to you.
Just looking at everything, all of the weird birds.
Yeah, some of them have some really fancy hats, to be fair. Like, there's one who's got, like, you know, one of those Queen of England style, like, giant hats covered in the flowers.
And your birds have funny hats.
They have eclectic tastes. They like to be different. Apart from me, not many can tell apart a raven. Each black bird is the same as the other. You'll get your own, you know.
My own bird?
That's correct. An ally, much like your squirmy thing.
When?
Whenever you would like to summon it, I suppose. You have been granted permission. You completed the task set before you upon accepting the contract. My power is yours to call on.
Okay.
She will smile faintly. It's a somewhat cool expression on her. Not full of warmth, but it doesn't really look like she's capable of warmth. An attempt is being made. It's not a great attempt, let's put it that way. Yeah. What level of Warlock are you? You've already got Soul of the Raven, I assume.
I mean, and a level 9.
God, you're nearly at Raven Shield. That shit's disgustingly good. Trust me, dear. With my help, you will never know fear again.
I don't like being scared.
Whoever would? Being scared is something people do when they are afraid of death or life. And you can only be scared of something that poses a threat to you. With my assistance, I will help you remain strong. Simply continue to act in the change of the world. I would appreciate, however, not being ditched like your previous patron.
My previous patron?
Yes, the beast from whence your powers used to originate. Rather unpleasant individual. Glad it's gone.
I don't remember it.
It's probably for the best. Rather unpleasant being. She reaches down into like the deep cleavage of her feathery dress and pulls out a little ornate golden fucking pocket watch. I couldn't think of the word pocket watch. A little ornate golden pocket watch. And we'll click it open. I believe soon you'll be waking. You may ask one more question.
Hmm. One more question.
You may ask one more question.
Just one more? That was your question.
Fuck.
Gets it every time.
Every fucking time. What spell levels do you have access to? I mean, if you learn Commune, you can continue to ask her stuff randomly.
Anna has X up to 5th level spell.
But you can, in fact, commune with her. So...
Yeah, that's something to take at level 10.
What would Anna ask?
Advantage on death saving throws?
Yeah, it's neat.
Wow.
Is there a way to remember everything that I've forgotten? Everyone says I forgot everything.
On that matter, it is not within my power, but maybe someone out there is capable of granting you memories once lost.
Okay.
Maybe time will mend what you've lost. The only way to find out is to grant yourself more of it. And I am not due to take your death, not for a long time. Yeah. And at that, she stands up from the chair. The rest of the ravens, their chairs all slide back as though like someone's pulled the chair back for them, even though they really don't need the extra room. They're birds. And then they will hop up from their chairs and fly away. They leave behind their scythes. They're all resting against the sides of the chair. And you yourself realize there's one propped up against your chair.
Huh.
Probably been there the whole time. You just hadn't noticed. It's very pretty.
I will very slowly reach out and touch it.
Sure. It is cool to the touch. You're reminded of, like, the fresher snowfalls of the Black Isles. The kind that usually dusts over and helps cover up the more hard impacted ice. It's a somewhat reassuring coolness, perhaps. The haft of it is solid black all the way down, like wood, but you can't see the grains of it anywhere. There are feathery motifs of silver that lead up to the haft, and the handle where it meets the blade itself, which looks like a pierced sliver of moon and starlight. And it jingles gently.
I'll shake it.
Yep. And as you shake it, you awaken to the sound of jingling bells.
Wiggles.
And it is. Wiggles is sat there on the bed. Looks like it's munching on a slice of draken. And it's making the bells in her squiggly wiggly bits jingle jangle a little bit. And I believe it is at that point, my lovely dears, I'll be calling the session to a close.
Whew, that was a heavy one.
Yeah, 2 heavy ones back to back. Jesus.
And a quest.
And a quest complete.
Yay, do we level up now?
When was the last time I gave you guys a level?
Just after
I After the Tiefling wives.
Yes.
Please, you can put it off. I don't mind.
I think 10 though is like a zenith of features for a lot of you, and considering that
It
we are fast tracking to like the last steps possibly of this whole campaign, yeah, you guys can level up.
What about our followers?
They too can gain a level.
Whoa. Paladin 2, bitches.
Rogue
Go
10,
Bard 2 or Sork 9.
I get an ability score up increase.
Kinathis, you're now literally immune to fear. And resistant to necrotic, so don't forget to write that down somewhere.
It's good shit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't do much, but I enjoyed listening. I used one healing potion and just kind of.
Hey, I missed 2
I
spells.
did like. I did enjoy the grape beast.
It was good. Delicious grapes. I might actually add to Saoirse's character sheet. She now has 50 grapes. They are delicious,
Cool.
and they work like Goodberry.
Oh, that's
Dude,
actually really good.
Okay.
So, question after this long rest: are we going to be able to get back to our hit point maximums on the next long rest, or
Next long rest, correct.
Okay.
So you've still got like the reduced like character sources that you've got now, but assuming that you go directly into more travel and I don't, succeed in springing a random encounter on you, you won't be weakened for it.
Whoa.
To be fair, the only things I can fucking threaten you with these days are great beasts, so I almost think that you guys would appreciate more random encounters.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, looks like more money is attacking us, you guys.
Oh no.
Oh no, more money.
So, speaking of.
Oh, right, Jack of all trades.
Yeah, so speaking of the next session, if I'm not here, Scal, please just go ahead and take care of Cynthia taking battle and stuff like that. You know how she works, I think.
Yeah, sure. She can do odd shoots. She can shoot thing. She likes to shoot thing.
Yeah, that's about all I'm really built for. Perception, insight, attacking things.
What do I get? I get one more second level spell, and I get a Wondrous Invention.
Ooh,
10th
wondrous
level.
invention.
So, Bag of Beans, Chime of Opening, Decanter of Endless Water, Eyes of Minute Seeing, Folding Boat, or Howard's Handy Haversack.
Those are all fun choices. I don't know. What does the bag of beans do?
The Bag of Beans is that, like, crazy rando one, right?
I think it is.
first level Bard spell.
Hang on, I just looked it up. Bag of beans, 3d4 dry beans. If you dump the beans on the ground, they explode. Otherwise, if you remove a bean, plant it, and then water it, it has an effect 1 minute later, like toadstool sprouts on a D1. It's a D100.
Oh,
So just look it up.
I do like a big old fucking bag of random.
I'm going to take Bag of Beans. That sounds exactly like something Jeanette would do. And I really, really want to go into Mummy's place and then take it over. And now I have my own fortress. Yeah, take that, Thyri. Except I can't move this one. But it's a black pyramid.
Why are we going to a black pyramid? What the fuck's going on?
When you plant a bag of beans, the 80 to 90 is a black pyramid, and I need to be right back.
The bag of beans is a crazy bag of madness.
Please no Tomb Kings.
Tom Kanks.
All right.
We get to fight a mummy lord for it, and I'll be back.
Should I go for defensive fighting style or dueling?
I myself am a big fan of defensive. I feel like the amount of times you get hit at is a lot more than the amount of times you miss because of a difference in damage. A difference in attack.
Yeah, well, duel is just adds
Statistically-
+2 damage to all your melee attacks.
Yeah. It's like, but as long as
Yeah.
you're hitting, not getting hit is scarier than not dealing 2 more damage to a guy.
Yeah.
I wonder what this Circle of Stars does.
Oh yes, you get to attune to that.
Yeah.
I will, assuming that you want to attune to it overnight, I will write up its abilities.
Oh yeah.
Spell
Now that I have Jack of all
damage.
trades, none of my skills are zero or less than 1 now.
Yep.
Yeah, deck seems like the best way to go. I get more initiative, more armor class, better attack, everything like that.
Alright, you get an ASI.
Yeah. So now I actually have a decent stat array of 9, 18, 16, 10, 16, 19.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's come a long way from what it originally was.
Also, I got Song of Rest, so now everyone adds a d6.
Whoa.
I wonder if what's her name? I wonder if Kalara will ever tell Jeanette for her friends to come back and pick up their shit. I have a bunch of potions over there that I commissioned, that the other Anna commissioned them to make. And I would like her to have those potions.
Which potions are they?
Fucking prepare
They were the
button.
potions that Anna asked them to make her as pretty as Squiggles.
Of
That
course.
And she threw
You
a
couldn't-
big bag of money at them.
Yeah, you could indeed get back Boots and Crew. What item was it that did the fucking shoot stars thing?
The shoot stars.
Yeah, there's a magic item that gives you like
It
throwing
was the
stars.
cloak of stars.
That was it.
And in fact, Anna was in the process of making some bracers that shot stars at people, but she wasn't able to find a key component. She needed starlight, but she didn't know how to get it.
That was a robe of stars, sorry.
That was it, Robo Stars.
Let's see here. It's got the save build.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I have Uncanny Dodge. I could have used that so many more times in the campaign by now.
Oh, you just realized. Nice.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Could have been halving damage a lot of times by now.
Yeah. Well, I think that's about it for everything interesting. Astra's level 7 or 8 now stream. Anyway, I'm going to call it here, and we'll see you in, I guess, 3.5-ish hours from Urzenhammer.
Urzenhammer.
See you in a bit.